Hey everybody, it's Verbal D, and we're going to jump right into it. My afterthoughts of Genesis chapter 23, verse 1. And Sarah was 107 and 20 years old. These were the years of the life of Sarah. Right from the jump of verse 1, we see that Sarah only lives 127 years. And that goes in line with God saying that the lifespan of man will only be 120 years. Not exactly, but around that mark. Right? Okay, so verse 2. And Sarah died in Kirjatharba, the same as Hebron, in the land of Canaan. And Abraham came to mourn for Sarah and to weep for her. Right? So customary tradition, when you lose a loved one, especially your wife, you mourn. I think there's a certain amount of time that you're also allowed to mourn. You can mourn longer than that, but there's a customary set amount of days. I think it could be 40 days. It could be wrong, but we have to double check on that. So, and Abraham stood up from before his dead and spake unto the sons of Heth, saying, I am a stranger and a sojourner with you. Give me a possession of a burying place with you, that I may bury my dead out of my sight. And the children of Heth answered Abraham, saying unto him, Hear us, my lord, thou art a mighty prince among us. In the choice of our sepulchres bury thy dead. None of us shall withhold from thee his sepulchre, but that thou mayest bury thy dead. So Abraham acknowledges he is a stranger in this land, but he knows that God said to him that he would give him the land of the Canaanites and everywhere that he sees, even unto his own generations after him. But he is respectfully asking the sons of Heth that he needs somewhere to bury Sarah, his wife. And he knows that God will bless him with whatever he asks. Ask and you shall receive, right? And even the sons of Heth, they say, wow, you are a mighty prince among us, right? They have a lot of respect for him, even though he's a stranger in the land. And they said, you can take any choice of land to bury your dead. And Abraham stood up and bowed himself to the people of the land, even to the children of Heth, and he communed with them, saying, If it be your mind that I should bury my dead out of my sight, hear me, and entreat for me to Ephron the son of Zohar, that he may give me the cave of Machpelah, which he hath, which is in the end of his field, for as much money as it is worth. He shall give it me for a possession of a burying place amongst you. Right, so this cave of Machpelah and this field that Abraham wants is going to be a very important field, because later on, it's not only where Sarah is buried when she dies, it's also where Abraham is buried with her, and then also his son Isaac as well, and I believe also Jacob, who is known as Israel, who is also the father of Joseph, right? So all in the same place, if I'm not mistaken. Abraham, Sarah, Isaac, and Jacob, who is the son of Isaac, and Isaac is the son of Abraham. So this will be a burying place, especially when Jacob comes to visit Joseph after he finds out that he is almost equal to the ruler of Egypt in that land of Pharaoh, and he goes to Egypt to visit his son Jacob. He asks his son, when he dies in Egypt, please bring me back to where my forefathers are, whereas Abraham and Isaac. So that is the place where we have to keep in mind. And this is a document and a record that there were witnesses that he was able to buy this land from the sons of Heth, because they will have to keep going back to this area to bury their dead. So, verse 10, And Ephron dwelt among the children of Heth, and Ephron the Hittite answered Abraham in the audience of the children of Heth, even of all that went in at the gate of his city, saying, Nay, my lord, hear me. The field give I thee, and the cave that is therein I give it thee. In the presence of the sons of my people give I it thee. Bury thy dead. So everything's done in front of the people in public as a record of many witnesses, right? And Abraham bowed down himself before the people of the land a second time, showing a lot of respect as a stranger. And he spake unto Ephron in the audience of the people of the land, saying, But if thou wilt give it, I pray thee hear me. I will give thee money for the field. Take it of me, and I will bury my dead there. Abraham's smart, because he doesn't want anybody to say that they hath made him rich, or have given him land for free, or that he would have to owe somebody. He will pay for it, right? And Ephron answered Abraham, saying unto him, My lord, hearken unto me. The land is worth 400 shekels of silver. What is that betwixt me and thee? Bury therefore thy dead. He says, Nothing. It's okay. It's 400 shekels of silver. That's nothing between me and you. And Abraham hearkened unto Ephron, and Abraham weighed to Ephron the silver which he had named in the audience of the sons of Heth, again using the situation of having witnesses, 400 shekels of silver, current money, with the merchant. And the field of Ephron, which was in Machpelah, which was before Mamre, the field, and the cave which was therein, and all the trees that were in the field, that were in all the borders round about, were made sure. Right? So during this time, after he bought and purchased it in front of the audience, he basically checked the entire area and saw what he was buying, making sure that he knows the limits and the boundaries and everything that's within this field, including the cave. Unto Abraham for a possession in the presence of the children of Heth, before all that went in at the gate of his city. And after this, Abraham buried Sarah his wife in the cave of the field of Machpelah before Mamre, the same as Hebron, in the land of Canaan. And the field and the cave that is therein were made sure unto Abraham for a possession of a burying place by the sons of Heth. So that was the entire chapter dedicated to this burial place of Sarah, and will be the burying place for Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Very important stake of land. So I hope you guys enjoyed that My Afterthoughts video. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.